It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What up? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 59, which means we are one away from 60. Hitting a mile. Actually, each episode is a milestone in its own.
That's true. When you're riding down the road of life with the Cubicle Show, dude, especially those people on the West Coast that are live streaming at 7:30 from their fake time zone while they're driving to work.
Damn.
Shout out to the real homies. Also, the realist.
Who's the realist?
National Boss Day.
No, stop it. Come on. We're not going to do a National
Today's
Boss Day.
National Boss Day, so we're going to celebrate
No, we're not celebrating.
our fearless leaders.
Shout out to John. Shout out to all our bosses.
John, he's not. Where is he? He's not here.
Listen, there was no National Employee Day. We're not celebrating National Boss Day if there was no Employee Day.
Wasn't there a National Employee Day?
Yeah, there was one on
but we
March
didn't celebrate
3rd, but we didn't celebrate. So why would we celebrate Boss Day if we didn't celebrate Employee Day?
You can't even get us some pizza for National Employee Day. We can't even have a pizza party in the office.
Can we? Can we get some pizza for doing good?
So we're going to put an embargo on National Boss Day, I guess.
If on March 2nd, 2018, if we celebrate National Employee Day, then we'll turn around and celebrate National Boss Day later in the year. But we cannot celebrate today as National Boss Day until we celebrate Employee Day.
So what you're saying is the people who do the work but don't get the credit need to be celebrated before the reverse.
Exactly.
Okay. I think that's fair.
I think we can all agree on that. Except maybe the bosses.
Except happy National Boss Day to the boss of the Cubicle Show. That's you and me.
Yes.
So, nice job.
Bye.
K cut me, bro.
Oh, that was a good cut.
All right, so speaking of National Boss Day and bosses and people that like to wander back and forth in the frame with their do your job mug, their New England Patriots, New England fans. I wrote this down on Friday, and I'm not quite sure exactly what I meant. I had a feeling this would happen, but New England fans are the middle children of sports. Can we explain this?
I don't know what it means. I have no idea what it even means.
It had something to do with how like Patriots fans and Red Sox fans, they're always angry and they just hate all the other teams that are better.
What? They are always angry. They
always seem upset about something. Yeah.
You just picked my two teams.
Yeah.
Are you a Red Sox fan, Jay?
Wow.
We're
surrounded
look
by
at that.
You
just threw trash at us.
See,
this is what we mean.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's another one.
They're all over the place.
But Chad, I will say, as a New England fan, he's more like not quite the middle child, but like the second youngest brother.
He knows.
He's a little bit more well behaved.
Yeah, he's
Jay's over here throwing plastic spiders at me.
Yeah,
this is.
You know what? The way that you throw stuff, you might as well be a Philly fan. The way they throw stuff on the field and have a jail cell in their own stadium and everything. But shout out to all you New England fans with your cheap win this past weekend. Let's get in. So there's been some update on this whole Nelly alleged rape thing that happened. You got the update on the Nelly situation?
Basically what happened was, just for some backstory, this girl got onto his tour bus, allegedly. He said, "Welcome to Nellyville." She said, "I don't want to go to Nellyville." And he said, "Too bad, you're riding the long train there." This is what she claims, right? She dropped her charges. She dropped the charges against him. And she said that she wants the investigation stopped, and she refuses to testify in court.
Oh, I wonder why.
Is she walking it back? Is she backtracking? No. She still says that he did it. She just can't handle the high-profile nature of the case, and she even said that she regrets calling 911 in the first place because she knew the system was going to fail her.
See, this is all right, I can understand if she really is pulling back these allegations, if they really are true because she feels that she couldn't stand the backlash and everything, that's a whole nother situation on its own. I do feel that, if it did happen, and the fact that Nelly even went out and tweeted about it to his million of followers, you know what I mean? It's like you're already kind of pointing stuff, but at the same time, if this is not true, there still should be an investigation to find out if this is true or not, because the allegations were made, and if it's true, there should be punishment to Nelly.
Sure.
100%. If it's not true, and she made these claims, and even though she pulled them back, she still made them, there should still be some type of penalty for her for falsely accusing somebody.
He just wants a public apology. That's all he's asking for. He's not like countersuing.
Well, I still think that
He's
there
not
should
pressing
be
any charges for defamation. So it's an interesting kind of gray area here, because you say that you know the system is going to fail you, but then you tell them to call off the investigation. The system can't succeed if you don't let the system do its job. You can't be like, no, stop the investigation. The system's failing me. You gotta, if it happened, you gotta go through with that. Like,
yeah. Like, and I understand, like, I mean, well, I don't understand because I've never been put in this situation, but, like, if that something like that happens to you, I understand that it may be hard to come forward with it, but when you do come forward with it, like, don't pull it back
Right.
because you don't think that justice is going to be, let it run its process and see what happens. If it really happened, you know what I mean? Why just take it away?
It's just really suspicious that you would want the investigation stopped. Like, say, sure, you don't want to deal with the high-profile nature of the case. Don't testify in court, fine, but let them conduct the investigation. When you say stop the investigation, that just makes me think, oh, if they keep going with this, they're going to find out it wasn't true, and I'm going to be in trouble. That's what I get. Oh, there he is! But no mug.
Wow.
Maybe we'll get the mug later.
Maybe we will. All right, so allegedly the rumor going around last week was that Eminem was going to be releasing a single on Friday. That single never came out. Now, do you think that he didn't put out the single because what he did at the BET Awards, where he went at Trump, was bigger and caused way more publicity than what he thought? So they're like, okay, well, this is still going strong. We're still getting crazy numbers. Eminem's name is still trending days later. Why put out another single right now when the moment's already big for him, when we could just maybe save it closer to the alleged November 17th release date?
I don't know. Now, I don't know much about marketing music, but I would think that you would want to ride that wave of everybody's on the Eminem hype train because of this freestyle and then release a song on the back of that, especially
Right.
because the freestyle is not released as a single. Like, if that was going to radio or whatever, if they were going to push that, then that would make sense that they wouldn't release something else right now, because they would be like, okay, let's
Right.
let
But
this
it's not at all. Throwing stuff on my
The
computer.
other New England
Let's not
fans.
hit the computer here, guys. You gonna buy me a new one? I could use a new one.
So no, I don't think that's. I feel like they just probably didn't have a single ready.
Yeah, you really think that's it?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, we could get somebody who's an expert on this to sit down and be like, here's why.
But I don't think anybody's really an expert on this, to be honest with you here. Was that shots? Might have been a few shots
Oh,
fired.
snap. Wow. I'm tired, man.
Dang. Also, we did this thing, the top 10 Eminem singles, ranked by Destiny and Fate and Balloons and all that good stuff. We didn't do it because we're not critics. You can check that out. It's in the link below, so enjoy that. Wait do you see what came in at number one?
The
What
number
a
one?
surprise.
It's a shocker. I'll tell you that. It's just remember the Taylor Swift top 10 list? Number one was a shocker. Number one on Eminem's list is a shocker. Almost as maybe more so.
So Eminem goes at Trump. You know, you were saying he's talking about nuclear annihilation.
We're segueing from
Annihilation
Eminem
earlier.
to Trump trying to blow up North Korea. Now here's the thing. Nuclear annihilation.
Oh
Let's
my
talk
God.
about this real quick. We're gonna do some light material for Monday morning.
Light material.
Nuclear annihilation does not matter.
It
Okay?
does.
And here's why. Because if the nukes start flying, all right, either we're all gonna be dead, in which case it doesn't matter, or okay, sorry, let me rephrase. Either the nukes are gonna start flying and we're all gonna die, in which case none of this matters, or they're not, and we're all gonna live. So there is no point. There's no
What
point to
if-
being concerned about nuclear war.
Okay, what if the
You got a
nukes start
50-50
flying, right?
shot.
Okay, now your luck is going to be the nukes are going to go off and you're going to be the only one to survive the damn thing.
No, because
And then you're going to be left here by yourself with no food, no video games, no rock band, no Taco Bell.
You're not going to be able to play video games with some 12-year-old girl from California anymore.
12-year-old girl.
It's going to be destroyed.
What is this? These
That's an
allegations.
allegation.
I want an investigation.
They need it
into this
allegedly in
because
front of
that's-
that. Like,
Yeah, we need
they
an
need it
alleged.
allegedly in front of that
Jeez.
one. Jesus, here. Come on, you know this is like journalism at its finest
Right.
here. We use our allegedlys and
Where's-
all that stuff
Where's
really
the
good
do
all
your
the time.
job mug? We need
Oh
to
my
show
God.
somebody the do your job mug.
Jeez.
Just because I played League with people from California doesn't mean they're 12.
Oh, you play with people from the West Side?
I used to,
We
but
know
then I
that
realized that their time zone doesn't
You
matter.
guys are the Alex Joneses of Jams
Oh,
96.3.
Alex Jones. No.
The guy coming over here making bold, sweeping claims about somebody else's personal life
Oh,
tells
God.
us we're the Alex Joneses.
By the way, there's like this 10-minute little montage of Alex Jones flipping out and
Yeah.
his head exploding on YouTube. That is
Dude,
the
you gotta show me
funniest
that
thing.
later because I've seen
About
clips
that. I'm
of
gonna
that.
find it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it in the
Yes,
link below
please.
because this dude is hilarious. He is so stupid.
All right, so we don't need to worry about nuclear war.
All right, let's talk about
but-
our other favorite person to talk about ever on the Cubicle Show, Taylor Swift.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm looking. I can't see the sheet. It's behind the computer.
She's in London this weekend filming a music video.
Do you think it's for her new song? Look What You Made Me Do 2, The Return to London.
No, but what was the second song she put out though?
Ready for it?
Is it for that? or
It's
do you think
about
it's another-
kebabs. She's in a kebab shop getting kebabs. Are you ready for it?
Do you think she does a whole visual album similar to what Beyonce's done in the past?
That would be kind of cool.
I think she should.
Yeah,
I think the more visuals that she can do, the better.
I mean that forces everybody to step up their game because when you got the leaders in the field like the Beyoncés and the Taylor Swifts putting out visual albums, then maybe we'll get visual albums from everybody, and it will up the creativity. I'm down for it.
I would like to see it
I
because
would like to see the story.
I-
Fall Out Boy did that
Right.
with Save Rock and Roll. Every song had a music video, and they told the
Beyonce
story.
did it.
Yeah, well, the Fall Out Boy did it better. Actually, I can't say that because the story of Save Rock and Roll made no sense whatsoever.
None.
I
Zero.
Yeah, I
Zilch.
was scratching my head at
None.
the end of that.
I think that it would be cool to do it because I do think the "Look What You Made Me Do" video was really good. In my opinion, personal opinion, I know
The
I'm not a
video
critic
was-
here, but I think the video was really, really good.
It was.
And if you continue with that, I think it
Yeah.
would be really.
Provide us with a picture of what's going on and like a clear conclusion. Oh, and Fall Out Boy did it first. They did it in 2013. So.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Also, Kanye wanted to do an all music video for
Oh.
my dark beautiful
Yeah.
twisted fantasy, and Jay-Z and everybody told him no, and then all of a sudden a couple years later Beyonce did it. So I wonder.
Oh, he got the Illuminati script. Stephanie,
Come on over
hey,
here.
you wanna come on over? Come
over.
on, join
What's
the
up,
show.
Stephanie?
Welcome back, Stephanie.
It does not matter when it comes to music. You guys are music critics.
No, we're not
You're
critics.
banning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, listen, we're not critics. Oh yeah, that's our new segment, by the way. Our top 10 lists are
It's
called
called
"We're Not Critics."
Right? It goes like this.
See, we get reminded.
We don't give our opinions because
We're not critics.
Okay, so that's a little preview.
Stephanie got to
Um,
hear that 30 times the other day when we were recording our video because we were just coming up with it and everything. See, Stephanie gets to hear all of our golden content from the infancy of it,
hmm
from the birth of it.
On the ground level, the grassroots movement.
Our biggest supporter, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a good chuckle. That made me feel good. That just boosted my self-esteem.
and then I do want to say, I want to ask you here, is Joe Jonas from the Jonas Brothers? I don't know what else he's. Oh yeah, he's in the DNCE.
DNCE. Yeah.
I know. I want to just play it off like I didn't know. But
Okay.
anyways, so Joe Jonas and his girl Sophia.
I almost
what's her
said
name?
Richie.
Turner.
No. Sophia
Yes.
Turner. Sophia Carson. Wait, who are all these people?
Who's
Why are all
Sophia
these-
Carson?
who
Carson?
Did Sophia Carson come to Summer Jam? Was that where she was?
I don't know. Sophia Turner.
Sophie Turner. Okay.
Sophie Turner. Sophie Turner.
Rewind.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe
so
Jonas is engaged to Sophie Turner.
there we go. She's from Game of Thrones. Now, is that relationship goals? Because everybody's hashtagging relationship goals.
Sure. I guess if you have a relationship, I would imagine your goal is eventually to get engaged and married, unless you don't believe in marriage.
Do you
So-
believe in marriage?
Do
Why?
you believe in marriage?
I don't.
I
I don't.
think it's good to have parameters for a lasting commitment
I
to
don't.
raise a family.
Hey, Stephanie, do you believe in marriage?
Yes.
Why?
Come on over. Give us a hot take.
Yeah, come over here
Give
and
us
tell
something
me
spicy.
why marriage is worth it.
Oh, Pete, let's get Pete's
Pete,
take.
do you believe in marriage?
I don't know. I haven't got there yet.
Okay. You say marriage is good? Yes.
Yeah, if you're dating someone for a long time.
But why?
How long?
But if you're dating someone for a long time, why do you have to get married?
It's
Come
not-
come in the picture. Come.
Yeah,
I
scoot
used to
over.
be-
Scoot. There you go.
Block me out.
Right in front of
I used
Pete.
to be against it 'cause I didn't think that you needed a piece of paper.
Right.
And that was when you were
Exactly.
how old?
22.
Okay.
But then I realized there's so much more meaning behind it. It's not just a piece of paper. You're starting a family with this person.
You can start a family without paper.
Not like, do you really want a bastard child?
Whoa!
hot take.
Wow, you said hot take, Bill.
Shout
You
out
just
She
got
came
one.
over
There
with
it
a
is.
Bastard sound
flame
out there.
broiled take from Stephanie.
Okay,
Yo,
with
is
that
that a
being
new
said,
segment? Can we get that sponsored? Stephanie's
I'm
flame broiled
saying,
take.
I think do it the right way.
Get
Like,
Burger
if
King
you
over
already
here.
want kids and you want to be with that person, then why not just take his life?
Why not
and
just
make
get
it
that tax
family?
deduction? That's the point.
Do it for the dollars.
Do it for the dollars. That's it. Do it for the dollars with Pete Kelly
I'm gonna leave
and the
before I
flame
get, like,
broiled take with Stephanie. Thank
there
you.
we go, Stephanie. Thank you.
Give us a round of applause.
That's why
I'll
we
do
need
it
Stephanie
myself.
on the show
All right.
all the time.
Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, ladies and gents, that's it for this edition of the Bill and Scott Cubicle
Make me
Show.
spit out my soda. Jay just said no for all the bastards out there. Well, this one goes out to you.
So all the bastards out there, shout out you. We
Don't
love
ever
you.
think that you're not
Yeah.
loved, okay?
Yeah.
Just because Stephanie doesn't love you
We
doesn't
love
mean
you.
we don't. Even if you're on the West Coast in the wrong time zone.
To steal a term from my buddy Mike the Enforcer, shout out the Bastard Nation. You
Yes,
know, like,
yes, there we go.
Hey, wrap it up while you're on
Say
top.
hi.
Yeah. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
close it down.
Okay, we'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters.
All right, Laser, enjoy your day and whatever. See you. Bye.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle